Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Fate Tectonics. Let's see if I can go to the Book of Saving, or if it totally breaks on me. God damn it. Alright, so that still breaks all the time. Let's wait for the game to load back up again. Yeah, so it apparently can't load out of slot 1 for whatever reason. It's broken. I don't entirely understand. Okay, failed to start app. Game's already running. That's fine. Game is running. Now, here's the question. Is it currently set to the right resolution? The answer is no. Unfortunately, this game does not have resolution settings. Alright, that seems a little bit closer. Okay, cool. New game. Okay, Ragnarosa and Fortuna. Awaken the Sisters. Let's see how this goes. We've already seen this, and start game. So I'm gonna have to start a new save file for this one, but should be fine. Did this actually... Did I have this dialogue the last time? I think so, yeah. Sometimes the fate causes destruction. Build, create, learn. Yeah, I think I read all of this stuff out aloud. Okay. So, age 1, Penelope. I think that's her name. Anyway. So I've gotten a heck of a lot better at this game as far as I'm concerned. So, maybe this will go a little bit smoother. Probably not. Probably going to just die in a fire, like usual. Let's see, gotta remember, can't just expand willy-nilly. That is how everything ends in sadness forever. Speaking of, kind of building myself into a corner here. Let's see. Anything work with that one? Yeah. That might be pushing it a little bit. Speaking of... Actually, no, that works out perfectly for what we want to do here. What the... I've never had her give me a full ocean tile before. I've never, ever seen that happen. Crazy. Okay. Might as well expand that there. Or a mountain tile. Well, this is a day for new things. Can I do that? Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Anywhere that connects up with this mountain? Well, actually, in retrospect, this mountain might be stable. So that's not a terrible place to put it. This, on the other hand, I'm just gonna lose that one. There's no way I was gonna be able to connect that to anything without ending in failure and sadness. Surprised that's stable. Let's see. I'm looking for something that connects here. There we go. Mostly hoping Fishman shows up sometime soon. I could use his, I'm gonna say expertise, but expertise is not exactly the word I'm working for here. Yeah, wow, we're getting a lot of, like, tiles that I don't generally see pop up in her tile set, which is a bit surprising. Alright, anything that fits here? The answer is nope. Nope, 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 nope. I've kind of cornered myself here. Alright, it's not a bad idea with the mountains, but I can probably put that there. Guess we should probably get a village down at some point. I don't use them very often anymore. But when I do, they're actually kind of handy. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't. None of this does. Alright. I'm just going to have to assume that's not going to just crash and burn on me. The answer doesn't. Is it didn't. Okay, that's good. That works well. That doesn't. Any of this? That doesn't. I guess this kind of does. It gives us a little bit of room to maneuver until it crashes and burns. Should probably get a village down in there. What's that do? The sisters. Okay, I see. This is just introducing Ragnarosa. I don't actually remember if I read the introduction for either of these characters. How much is this game? I actually want to say it's $20. It's not cheap, unfortunately. I originally thought this game was supposed to be $10, but I think they raised the price for the Steam release, which honestly I'm not entirely sure if that was a good choice. I can't really say one way or another. I think it was pushing it a little bit there. Okay, I skipped the sisters. Well, the sisters. A deep thumping is heard in the distance as storm clouds roll in, bringing with them the sister fates, Ragnarosa and Fortuna. Two halves of the same whole. Fortuna rewards your actions with more time, while Ragnarosa judges just what kind of maker you are. Ragnarosa is notoriously difficult to please, but perhaps your next creation will be one that gains her favor. Okay, so this just means the Doomsday Clock has shown up, I think. There we go. Does this fit pretty much anywhere? The answer is grand old nope. Nope, that doesn't fit. This does. This fit? Nope. That's a nope. Any of these fit? I guess that kind of does. And oh, does it fit? Yeah. All right. I love it when I find a tile that fits a really awkward spot I've created for myself. That is a really good feeling in this game. Let's see. This does not fit anywhere, does it? Might fit on the extent of that. Nope. Get the feeling this explorer is going to destroy everything. Nope, he didn't. Lucked out on that one a little bit. Let's see. We're pushing it with the waterways that I've put down here. But I think we'll be fine. Just a matter of survival. Because I might be able to plonk that down there, but it's going to be pushing it a little harder than I wanted it to. Okay. Oh, does this fit here? This does. Okay. That's pushing it. This isn't. I'm a little bit worried about that mountain tile. It's not going to be easy to fit around. Oh well. Could be worse. Little bit of stability goes a long way, though. We'll get there. Does that fit? That does not fit. Does this fit? This fits. Where do I put this one? Oh, no, that doesn't fit there. No, that doesn't fit. That kind of does. Do I want to do that? It's either that or I could put that there. Let's put that there. That'll be stable enough when we get there. This does not feel stable. But it is. What? Alright. It's probably about time to put a village down here. Unfortunately, Pestilence is going to have a heyday when we get the chance. Oh, it's fish time! Fish! Alright. And let's put him down right there. Solves that little ocean tile problem that we were already having. Let's piss off the fish just a little bit right off the bat. It's okay, he'll get over it. He always does. Let's see. I don't think I want to do that too much. Does this fit? No. That fits, but it's not good. That fits. Because I'd like to form an island nation here, if I can, or like kind of a big ol' waterway area. Makes it a little bit easier to appease him if I've got like a landmass that fits his fancy. That's pushing it. That's pushing it real hard, but we're good. Okay. Fish. Oh, that doesn't fit. This fits. Should probably go back to appeasing everybody else though. Okay. No. Nothing. I mean, I guess I could try and get a little bit of a landmass in there, but that's always awkward. Okay. Does this fit with what we need? No, we need two. Ooh, that's a hard spot to fill. It might actually be really difficult to fill that piece in, comparatively. Let's see. I can do that, but that's probably gonna crash and burn right in my face. That's not gonna work. This might work. The question is stability. No, it's stable. News to me. And that's wrong. All of this is wrong, and I'm floored that it's... I'm still floored that it's stable. I'm floored that any of this is managing to be as such. Fish God is pretty happy, so I don't have to worry about too much. We'll just throw a little bit down. Okay. Does not always use buildings. Maybe it does, it works well. Yep, pretty much. Okay. Love to have a conversion tile at some point, but that's always like the least stable thing in the existence of ever. Which makes me sad. Let's see, forest tile, that doesn't work. Nope, that still doesn't work for what we need. This mountain is going to make things inconvenient. Yeah, thought so. That's not a stable zone. There we go. Just glue it down quick. That seems to be my new style here. if it's falling, just get a patch tile in real fast and hope everything just stays stable from there. Oh, is this it? Is it? Yeah, we got the tile. Good stability. Place a tile that matches all the other tiles on 4 sides. +4. Perfect. Don't get to do that very often. And glad I got the chance. Okay, no, that doesn't fit there. Any other finicky tile placements? Actually, no. Kind of surprising. Unfortunately, that means this tile's kind of hard to match. No, that doesn't work. Because effectively we need a terminus water. There we go. Okay. That was risky. Oh crap. Oh crap. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. Stability. Oh, that was close. Okay. We lost a lot there. Might have been for the best. I don't know. Let's see. Can I do that? Nope, can't do that. Can't do that really anywhere. In fact, this tile is kind of a dump tile. Let's just get rid of it. Interesting. You actually get the progress for it, and then it goes away. Well, that's good to know. Let's see. Dump tile, and it's probably not going to be durable enough. Hey, we get the forest deity. Cool. Where do I want to put him? Could put him up here. Actually, can I just put him direct? Oh. I ran out of time. Alright, so what do we want to do? Let's do a flood. I've never done the tsunami. That expands it a little bit. Let's do some earth. Or is that earthquake or does that cause earth? I don't even know. Okay. Now this is pestilence. That's not useful. What does this do? That just makes the world fall in. What if I do it like over here? Yeah, so that just causes a hole in the world to show up. That's a giant ice age. That pisses off the fates. Have fun, guys. Let's make everything frosty. Titanic, create mountains by freezing a tsunami. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, destroyed the world once. Cool, an extra 30 seconds. That was some weird audio for a second. Alright, age complete, play slot 2. That is a reference most people probably won't get. Anyway, bonus time earned this age, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Total time for the next age, 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, that's kind of fun. Now here's the question, do any of those last? The answer is no. Well, we gotta go faster this time. That said, that's kind of the name of the game here. Let's see. Is that a bright idea? That's not a bright idea. Any of these bright ideas? Not overwhelmingly. I'd like to kind of create this big old forest zone if I can manage it. Hard to do, but rewarding when you do it. Yep, there we go. Like I said, rewarding when you do it. Let's see. Because I'd like to prep for the fish guy whenever he shows up. Let's see, does that fits? Yay! I really do actually enjoy this gameplay. Like, it is simple and repetitive, but there's, I don't know, there's a lot of like beauty in its simplicity. Because it's just kind of a, it's predictable and not boring. Because it kind of knows where and what it wants to do with itself at all times. Let's see. That seems like a good spot for it. That doesn't. Do we want to extend this? No, can't extend it anyway. Well, we probably want more grassland blocks anyway. More forest blocks. I'm pushing it here just a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. The mountains here I'm not keen on. I do not like mountains this early on because I can't use them for anything. Oh, let's just put this here. Let's see. Can't do much there. Can put that there. Okay. And this area is causing me to get a little bit leery. But I think we're okay. Okay. I should probably also put down a village at some point, but not feeling the burn right now. The burning desire to have a town. We're staying pretty stable. I wonder if there's an achievement actually going through this entire way through. Like without putting down a single village. That's an interesting question. I would like to have that answered. Let's see. I don't have a whole lot of good spots for this one. Alright, I'll just put that there with the assumption that I'll get something useful. Shoot. It almost works. The problem is it's reversed from what I need. And that's not good. Oh, more mountain tiles. I'll work with it. Let's see. Do we have any specific grasslandy areas? The answer is no. And that's a problem. Because stability is hard to work with. Let's see. Hard to find proper stability here. Oh, there we go. And we've hit the doom clock. Oh, you unlock the doom clock when you get the fish. That makes actually a fair amount of sense. Unfortunately, I've trapped myself in here with a lot of these mountains. I'm just gonna dump that one. Let's summon the fish. Where can I summon the fish? Let's just summon the fish on this side. I'm not really doing much with it. Oh, really? Place 2 temples next to each other. Extra time! Yay! Let's see. Anywhere specifically that I can forest here that actually works for me? That's bad. That kind of works. Okay, let's try fishing it up for a second. We have nowhere for this to fish. That's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna dump that tile until we can actually create a functional water zone here. Shoot, it's mixed again. Wait, this works. Okay. Yeah, because unfortunately I've kind of crafted a zone that is not kind to the water god. If I could convert some of the land tiles, it would be okay, but I can't. And the mountains aren't helping either. That didn't work. Does this work? Nope, that doesn't work. None of this works. It's all nightmares. Oh, does that? Nope, that doesn't work. It's reversed from what I need. Reversed from what I need. Reversed from what I need. See, they're all backwards. If you can flop tiles around, we'd be in a really good spot. Can't do that. Can't let you do that, Dave. Oh, that one's stable. Okay, so maybe expanding this direction is going to be stable enough. Okay, we got that going for us. Oh, please, 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 please. Yes. What about this one? Stable. Okay. Doesn't really fit the blocks that we need here, but it's stable. Damn it. Same problem. At least I can get a little bit of water in here. Nope, that's not going to do me any good. Diagonal woods? Woods water? Woods water! Yeah! Okay. Good from there. Might as well expand from forest. It's still a little while before we get our hands on the forest god, but I might as well kind of expect his arrival. Does this... That fits. Barely. Yeah, we haven't created a good waterway here, which is kind of obnoxious. I guess I could drop down a village. Yeah, let's drop down a village right here. Let's see if they will expand that forest area as needed, or the mountains. My bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're particularly interested in that kind of behaviors. Dang. Oh well. At least these trees here are actually staying pretty stable. Oh, no, that doesn't work for what we need. This does, but it's shaky. Oh, it's shaky, but it works. Okay, what about here? Nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, they will not explore mountains for me. That's a shame. Okay, I have a doom counter on the screen. Yep, I do. Crap, that doesn't work. Okay. I need like a purest mountain tile. See, they're always reversed of what I need. And unfortunately, this is going to cause some serious stability issues as we go. This doesn't work. None of this works. Where is stable? That's kind of stable. It's pushing it, but still. There's our first mountain tile in a while. And I can't use it for anything. Nuts. What if I did this? It's probably a bad move. Maybe not. Alright, so you know what? I've given up on the whole no villages thing. We need villages. Fishman be damned, pretty much. So that's not gonna work. But this should. Oh shoot, I could have put that... I could have had that positioning be a little bit better. Oh well. I'm just gonna loop around this little section here. Okay, so that buys us a little bit of time. Not much I can do with it, unfortunately. How stable is this? It's still running kind of stable. I was really hoping for a water block that actually fits here. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, no dice. I keep pulling them out of the bag and it's not giving it to me. Alright, whatever. We'll work with that. Does this fit? This does not fit, does it? No, not even close. We need something a little bit more substantial than that. Oh, it's raining outside. I like it when it rains outside. Let's see. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing... none of that. Alright, what if I did that? That works, barely. And did we awaken? We awakened the forest god. Okay, so that is also a problem solver in a lot of ways. Okay. So obviously we need to plug some gaps. I could just, like, chuck him right here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, summon hogweed. Extra time. And this finally gives us the forest blocks we're looking for. Which might actually be able to save us in this extent. Is there anything that fits? The answer is no. So I'm gonna just start chunking down forest blocks for a little while. Oh yeah. The game music is actually changed by the inclusion of each fate. I like that a lot, actually. That's a nice style. Okay. Because with hogweed, we got a horn attached as well. I like that. Oh, that's pushing it. That didn't last. Okay. Normally I like these tiles, but until I get convert to mountain, there's not much I can do with it. Well, I'll make do. Floor to the stability we're running with here. It's mystifying. Alright, there we go. Construct 5 fleets. I have no idea how this is stable. It's not supposed to be. It was not intended as such. So what if I do that? Hey, there we go. That gives us some room for some more ocean tiles. Room for some more. Go! I did not mean to do that. Alright. Well, we're just gonna make do with what we have wrought. The answer is we've wrought dumb. We have wrought dumb. Okay. That kind of works. It's not great. Everything I've done here, I have done because stupid. But surprisingly functional. Oh, did we just lose like a whole slew of land over there? We did. I don't know how that happened. That's not good. I wonder if somebody just decided to make everything go boom. Probably. Let's see. Anything that fits here? Oh, so close. It's backwards, though. Wait, this works. Yeah. Okay. Does this mean we can actually start getting some foresty mountain tiles? Oh, shit. He's pissed. Is it just because I'm not putting down enough forest tiles for him? Probably. I didn't realize that... Oh, crap. This is the wrong one. Jeez. He is not a happy camper. Is this... Hey, that fits! Well, I love it when it fits. Makes my life so much easier. So let's just keep appeasing him with forest for the time being. Nope, that doesn't fit because mountains. That fits barely. Doesn't fit at all. And of course I press the water key. I gotta stop doing that. Maybe I should stop using hotkeys entirely. Wait, does this fit? Shit. Almost there. We can do the... This is bad. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Well, that is a hack job if I've ever hacked a job. That is not stable. I can't believe that tile even didn't just go crashing down. Horribly so. Mystified, really. Alright, let's just keep chucking down tiles until we've got what we need to give us the much needed stability. There we go. There's a little bit. But mainly if I can stabilize. Nope, can't stabilize that there. What about this? That's also a big fat nope. What about this? Nope. What about this? Sort of. It's going to end up in sadness, but I can try it. Let's try it. Sadness. Oh. Unlock all of Hogweed's powers. Okay, is that what we need? Nope, it's still wrong. Everything is wrong. I'll just fit that there. Yeah, as long as I've got a mountain block, we're okay. Okay, so that fixes that one. Makes him happy. How do we fit any of these? How do we fit any of this? The rain outside is getting particularly loud. Oh well. I'm kinda down to clown with rain. It's been so hot lately here that it's just been uncomfortable all the time. Let's expand this way for the time being. Can we do the conversion? We can do we can totally do this conversion. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Let's put a village down here. Let's see if they'll expand out for me. We've got 2 minutes left, so there's no way we're going to be able to summon pestilence in time. At least I don't think we are. That'd be pretty mystifying if we get to that point. Right, gotta remember, he gets pissed when people deforest anything. Okay, we're getting there on the mountain tiles, but no dice yet. I don't have a place I can put this, can't? There we go. Just a little bit of last-minute stability. Is that? No, that doesn't fit. What about here? Complete backwards. And wrong. All wrong. What about this? That works. News to me. Oh, hey, we've got Act 2. Okay, Act 2. Your new world is growing ever larger, ever stronger, guarded by you and 3 vigilant fates. With a quasi-truce between Penelope, Barnacles, and Hogweed achieved, you are free to do what you want. In the distance, you hear rumblings of problems to come. Not all fates tolerate each other. Some hate others, and their actions outright. These fates, destructive in nature, are now bound to your world and will do everything in their power to see it crumble. Fight back against their ruin. Rebuild your whole world if needed. Learn from these fates' catastrophes. There's a storm coming, dear Maker. Are you and your world strong enough to weather it? Nope, I got a minute and a half left. Everything is going to die in a very short period of time. Well, that's pretty much life. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't work. Unless, what if we do... What if we do that? Nope, that is even the wrong, that is the wrong button to press. Let's just put that there. It heals a little bit. Oh, well, it's a man-made, nightmare of my own choosing. Does this... Shit, it doesn't fit. I am bad at this game in situations of panic. Apparently. This should surprise literally no one. Okay, there's nothing I can do with this block, is there? Nothing good. Anyway, I'm just gonna toss it off into the void. Okay, we're just about to lose this age. Which ain't great. I guess I could try just chucking it over here. That kind of works. Okay. Yeah, we don't have mountain blocks yet. We're not even close. I do wish their unlocked powers would last between just, like, cycles. Doesn't work that way, though. Hey, that works. That doesn't. And that's not going to. That's just going to be a mess if I try. The answer is... Hey, there we go. And it is, destroy the world time. Alright, I'm okay with this. I do wish the background music would go away for the dubstep, because I like the dubstep better. Alright, so let's do that again. And let's freeze it. Let's make some mountains. I'm curious what happens there. Oh, that's interesting. And then let's watch everything go boom. That's some pretty substantial boom. The Fates are not happy about tidal waves combined with ice ages. Alright, let's try... I don't remember what this does. Does that just cause hogweed to, like, crash into the world? I think it does. Okay, well, let's just try a plague right here. Which doesn't really do much in retrospect. Alright, let's just go with the age-old option of blowing everything up this way. General success. I almost wish that Ragnarosa was like an automatic thing, and she would just come along every couple of minutes. What happens if you do a tidal wave there? It makes hogweed kind of pissed. Wait, let's just keep tidal waving this. Let's see if I can get him to solve the problem. Guess not. Alright, let's just freeze his entire area. Oh, he's not going to be happy about this one. No siree, Bob. Is that the extent of it? I guess it is. Alright, let's just crash his temple into the ground. Bye, hogweed! And there goes the last of the stability. I'm surprised my landmass survived the meteors there. Oh well. Bonus time earned this age, 5 minutes. So total time for the next age, 20 minutes. Nice. Okay, so what else can we do in the future? Construct 5 fleets. Let's see. The names on these have kind of broken, which is weird. Wait, I've totally got these. Maybe these are just specific goals that increase my time. So that... Okay, so it's not like a checklist of all the things you need to get. It's that there are... that's interesting. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of set goals that you need to get that will boost your clock for the next time. But there's also a bunch of, non-set goals.